From the moment that I read the Jussie Smollett story, where he was supposedly jumped by two white Trump supporters in Chicago at 2 a.m. after leaving a Subway fast food restaurant, my bullshit detector went off like crazy. I knew from the second that I first heard the story that there was going to be a hoax involved in this. And it looks like day by day it's becoming more of a reality that it was actually a hoax. So this guy, Jussie Smollett, who is black and gay, on a show called The Empire, claims to have been in Chicago, which probably was, at 2 a.m., leaving a Subway fast food restaurant where he was jumped and beaten, had some sort of chemical thrown on him, and then a noose placed around his neck by two white Trump supporters who then proceeded to scream, "This is MAGA Country." Now, let's get this clear. This is Chicago. Chicago is the furthest place from MAGA Country. Since this happened, he's given over redacted phone records to the police that offer no proof or evidence to support his story. He goes on some TV show like 60 Minutes or something, some fake news, left-wing television program, where he proceeds to cry. He's an actor. Crying on camera is his job. So, no sympathy there. It turns out that the police are looking into whether they should charge him for a hate crime hoax, which I hope that they do. Apparently, they have two persons of interest in custody, and they're not white. They're not Trump supporters. They're two Nigerian men who were, in fact, extras on the show Empire. It looks like his whole narrative is blowing up in his face. I knew from the second that I heard that story, I said, I guarantee it was two black guys who jumped him. And that just didn't fit his anti-white, anti-Trump agenda. So, let's twist the details. But it's even worse because now they're saying that these two Nigerians were probably in cahoots with Jussie Smollett. I hope that the police find him guilty of perpetrating a hoax in which he tried to make white Trump supporters look like bad guys. And it turns out it's all a hoax. Or it's headed in that direction, and I believe fully that it was all a hoax. They should kick this guy Jussie Smollett off his TV show for one, and then he should be arrested. It's like if you cry rape and you weren't raped. If you cry hate crime and there was really no hate crime committed against you, you should receive the same punishment that the rapist or the hate crime aggressor, if it was a real hate crime, would be charged. You should get the same punishment that they would have gotten. And I hope that this guy gets the book thrown at him. I hope he gets the worst punishment possible. And then when he's in jail, suffers even further. Because he's a liar. And it just goes to show how much the left hate America, hate white Americans, and hate Trump supporters, and that they would do anything, even to go as far as making up a hoax like this, to smear Trump supporters, and white Trump supporters on top of that. This is ridiculous, and I'm glad that the cops are going after this guy, and I hope that he gets punished to the full extent of the law. That's all I got.